It's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be...
Welcome everyone, ready for a deep dive today. We're stepping into the world of K-beauty and all its secrets.
Oh yes, K-beauty, sign me up.
And we're focusing on someone who, let's face it, has skin that practically glows in the dark, even on stage. We're talking about Jennie Ruby Jane from Blackpink.
Ah, Jennie. It's not just K-pop with her, is it? She's become a full-on style icon, and yeah, that flawless skin is a huge part of it. No wonder they call her Human Chanel.
Right, like how does she do it? That's what we're digging into today. We've been going through everything, interviews, articles, even those fan theories that pop up online. Think of it as decoding the Jennie effect, if you will.
But we don't just want to be like, use this product, do that. We're going deeper. Like, what's the whole philosophy behind her routine? What habits actually make the difference?
So if anyone's just joining us or maybe not totally familiar with Blackpink, let's start with the basics. Who is Jennie Ruby Jane?
So her real name is Jennie Kim, born in Seoul, South Korea, January 16th, 1996. She hit the global scene back in 2016 when she debuted as a member of Blackpink. That's the group formed by YG Entertainment. And man, has she taken off since then.
And it's not just music, right? She's made a name for herself in other areas too.
Big time. Obviously, she's crazy talented musically, amazing on stage, all that. But she's become a major force in fashion, beauty, and yeah, that incredible skin we keep talking about. It's all made her a trendsetter. Human Chanel is spot on. She rocks that high fashion vibe.
So we get who she is, why her booty routine is such a hot topic. Let's get to the good stuff. What does it actually involve? From what we found, some key things come up again and again.
For sure. And one that's fundamental, you see this in so much of K-beauty, really is double cleansing. But this isn't just using any two cleansers. There's a method to it, you know?
Okay, break it down for us. Double cleansing, what's the idea and how does it work in practice?
Right, so the logic is different cleansers target different types of gunk on your skin. First step is oil-based. That's because, you know how they say like dissolves, like oil cleanser really breaks down makeup, sunscreen, which is often oil-based too, and even sebum, that's the natural oil our skin makes. Sometimes it clogs pores, so oil cleanser gets in there. You massage it onto dry skin, let it do its thing, then rinse it off.
Gotcha, so that's step one, getting rid of that initial oily layer. Then comes cleanser number two.
Exactly. After you've rinsed away the oil cleanser, you go in with a water-based one. This one's all about any leftover water-based impurities like sweat, dirt. You know, it gives you a super deep clean. Make sure there's no residue hanging around from the oil cleanser and preps your skin perfectly for everything else you're going to put on it. And it does all that without drying your skin out, which is key.
Makes sense. It's like a two-pronged attack for truly clean skin. Now, another thing that seems huge in Jennie's routine is face masks.
Oh yeah, face masks are definitely a big deal for her. And it fits perfectly with the whole K-beauty focus on hydration, giving your skin that extra boost. She said she uses them pretty often too. What's interesting is there's such a variety of masks out there, right? You can target specific concerns with them.
I think I read somewhere that she used to do multiple masks in a single day. That's some serious dedication.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think in some interviews from a while back, she mentioned using up to 2 face masks a day. Maybe she's changed it up since then. Who knows? People's routines evolve. The takeaway for me isn't so much the exact number, but that she's consistently using masks to address whatever her skin needs at that moment. It makes you think, could tailoring your mask use based on how your skin feels each day be beneficial for everyone? Something to think about.
Definitely. Now, this next one threw me for a loop. Exfoliation with bath salts. Not what you typically picture for face care, right?
Important distinction there. The sources we found specifically mention bath salts for body exfoliation, not for your face. That would be a little intense. It's about getting rid of those dead skin cells on your body. This reveals smoother, brighter skin and can even help your lotions and body treatments absorb better. It shows she's thinking about all over care, not just her face.
Body exfoliation, that makes much more sense. But still, bath salt specifically, it feels very invigorating, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
And having smooth, healthy skin everywhere contributes to that radiant look. Now back to the face. Let's talk about facial icing.
Facial icing. I've heard of cold compresses, but this is taking things up a notch.
It's pretty hardcore. Apparently, Jennie dunks her whole face in ice water, especially before big events or appearances.
Yeah.
The immediate results are pretty noticeable. It brings down puffiness, tightens pores, temporarily gives you that smooth, refreshed look instantly, like a quick wake-up call for your skin.
So a little ice bath for the face to depuff and tighten? That's an interesting trick. And of course, we can't talk about skincare without talking about diet.
Absolutely. Jennie's talked about how vital diet is for your skin's health and appearance. Apparently, she starts her day with detox juices, lots of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all that good stuff that benefits your skin from the inside out. It's all about internal nourishment for that outer glow.
I also saw something about chicken feet soup. Not your average beauty food, is it?
It's definitely not something you see on every menu, but in Korea, chicken feet soup is a traditional dish, and it's supposed to be packed with collagen. Collagen is a protein that helps keep your skin elastic and firm, so eating collagen-rich foods is seen as a way to support your skin structure from within. It's a cool example of how cultural traditions influence beauty practices.
So it's not just about what you put on your skin, it's what you put in your body too. That holistic approach keeps coming up. Now, let's shift gears. When did Jennie start sharing her beauty routine with the world?
It's been kind of gradual, actually. Over the years, she's dropped bits and pieces in interviews on those Korean beauty TV shows and through her social media, too. It wasn't one big reveal, more like a steady stream of tips and insights.
So it's been an ongoing dialogue with her fans and the media, and these glimpses into her routine have really caught on.
Oh yeah, big time. By being open about her personal practices, she's built a deeper connection with fans all over the world. It makes her relatable, and I think it inspires people to try similar things in their own skincare routine.
Which leads us to where? Where can people actually go to learn more about her routine? She doesn't have a whole skincare vlog or anything, does she?
Not a dedicated one, no. But the info is out there. Those Korean beauty and lifestyle shows she's been on are a gold mine. They love having celebs share their routines in detail, so those episodes are definitely worth checking out.
I bet those get a lot of views.
Tons. Plus, there are all the interviews she's done with magazines and websites, both in Korea and internationally. Beauty editors always ask about skincare, and Jennie's been pretty generous with tips and product recommendations in those conversations.
And then there's social media.
Of course. She might not post a step-by-step guide every day, but on her personal accounts, you get those little snippets of her life, and sometimes she'll mention products she likes or share beauty advice. Her followers go nuts for that stuff.
It's like getting a peek behind the curtain. And there's a whole world of beauty content dedicated to deciphering her routine too.
Totally. Because she's so influential, tons of beauty blogs, articles, YouTube channels have sprung up, analyzing everything she's said and done. They break down her routine into easy-to-follow steps and even recommend similar products you can actually find, which is super helpful.
So if you're dedicated, you can really put together the whole picture of her skincare just by paying attention to these different sources. Now, the big question: why is her routine so influential? It's got to be more than just her being famous.
Way more. See, Jennie's routine embodies a lot of the core principles of K-beauty, which has become a global phenomenon. K-beauty is all about gentle, preventative care, and it's really effective. It's fascinating how her personal routine reflects these bigger ideas.
That focus on gentle care is a common thread in K-beauty, isn't it?
It's super important to them. Instead of harsh treatments, it's all about nourishing, hydrating, and protecting your skin's natural barrier. Jennie's routine definitely aligns with that. The emphasis on hydration with all those masks, the importance of a good diet, and double cleansing, that's gentle but super thorough.
And K-beauty often emphasizes natural ingredients too.
Yes, they really value natural, time-tested ingredients. You might not know every single product Jennie uses, but her overall approach seems to favor gentle, nourishing formulations, which definitely fits that trend.
So part of her influence is that she represents these popular and effective K-beauty principles. But there's got to be more to it than that, surely.
Absolutely. Being a key member of Blackpink, having this massive global platform, has played a huge role in making these methods popular worldwide. When someone that visible, with skin that amazing, advocates for certain practices, people pay attention. It encourages them to explore those things themselves. It's a potent form of influence.
It's like she's proof that these K-beauty techniques really work.
That's a great way to put it. But I think what's even more important is that her approach promotes a holistic view of skincare. It's not just about what you slather on your face, it's about your overall health diet, consistent habits, mindfulness. That resonates with people who want long-term skin health, not just quick fixes.
Okay, let's recap. What are the big takeaways from our deep dive into Jennie Ruby Jane's beauty routine?
We learned that she prioritizes consistent, thorough cleansing, especially with that double cleansing method, to really prep the skin. Then there are targeted treatments, like all those face masks, to give her skin that extra hydration and nourishment. We also talked about that unique bath salts exfoliation for the body and the facial icing technique for depuffing and tightening. And of course, she emphasizes the connection between a balanced diet with things like detox juices and collagen-rich foods and achieving healthy, radiant skin from the inside out.
And it's not just the steps themselves, it's the bigger picture. She's helped make K-beauty principles more mainstream and accessible globally, that gentle yet effective care, the focus on hydration, a holistic approach.
Exactly. She's taken these practices, which might have been considered niche before, and brought them into the global conversation about beauty. And the great thing is these principles are within reach for most people. It's not necessarily about expensive, exclusive products, but about consistent habits and being mindful of what you're doing for your skin.
This has been a fascinating look at Jennie's beauty secrets. It's amazing how her approach, consistent, thoughtful, and grounded in K-beauty philosophy, not only gives her that incredible complexion, but has also captured the attention of so many people worldwide and inspired them to think differently about their own skincare.
And that brings us to a thought-provoking question for you, our listener. Thinking about Jennie's emphasis on simple but consistent practices and the clear link between inner health and outer radiance, what's one small habit you could realistically incorporate into your daily routine to potentially see positive changes in your skin? It doesn't have to be extreme, like the ice water facial. Maybe it's being more diligent with cleansing at night or adding an extra serving of veggies to your meals. What sustainable change could make a real difference on your own skincare journey?
It's something to ponder. And until next time, happy experimenting.
Bye, everyone.
If you loved this deep dive, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more behind-the-scenes stories of your favorite influencers. Drop a comment below who should we cover next. Stay curious, and see you next time.
Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget.